Starting session.
Haha, I managed to sneak it in. And we are going. Big arm circles, squeeze those shoulder blades together. And for a nice little hip hinge. Push the bum back, down into a squat. Back to our hip hinge. Hang here for a second or two if needed. Back to the squat. Hands down, and we are stepping back. A lunge. Big rotation. Back to the midline. And our child's arm, a little, and forwards, lunge, rotation, that other side. And from here back to that down dog. Now we can half step up and transition through for our 3 shinbbox and a pigeon. 1, 2, 3, and then another down dog there. And our pigeon. And then when we're all set, back to the midline, 3 shinbbox. Through that other side, and a pigeon there. And then when this stretch is sorted, back to our down dog. Walk her up into a nice little squat. A rotation. Keeping those hips nice and low, rotate through from the chest and the shoulders. And just nice little spinal wave. And up. And that takes us to stepping back. Little reversal hinge. And rotation. And then as we step up, big arm circle, squeeze those shoulder blades together, drag the hips back for our hinge. And down to our squat. Back to the hinge, keeping the quads as close to the chest as we can. And back down to the squat. And then we are down for that step back, lunge, rotation. Big circle. Back to a child's. Lunge. Rotation. And that takes us back to the down dog. Little half step. And through for that shinbbox. 1, 2, 3. Into the pigeon. Back to the midline, 3 shinbbox, 1, 2, 3, that other side, and mop those fevered brows. And we are pushing back to that down dog. Let's up, nice little squat, and rotation, spinal waver up. Gives us a nice little step back, reversal into rotation, and that brings us back to our nice little hip hinge, big arm circles, down into our squat, and again the hip hinge, and one more down for that squat, stepping back, lunge, rotation, back to our child's, lunge, rotation, down dog, little half step, and through 3 shinbbox, 1, 2, 3, and in for our pigeon. And we are back, 3 shinbbox. And our pigeon back to the side. And back to that down dog. Walk up, nice little squat, rotation. And we can spinal wave up and back. A big arms, a little stretch, rotation. What do we got? 55 seconds. So I'm going to do the first little bit of this. Arm circles, back for the hip hinge. Let it loose, loosey-goosey. Down for that squat. Back for that hip hinge. One more for a squat. I'm going to hit one more hip hinge. Just hang it there. Spinal waver up. Nice big arm circles. Mop the fevered brow. Get a quick slurp. And then the fun begins. Hip opener, cat-cow rotation, and our adductor stretch. And as always, working within our own ranges of motion. Work. Speed, tempo that suits and works for us. And transition to that other side. Back to the squat, activate shoulder square and down for our cat-cow. Tilt that pelvis under, tuck the chin to the chest, and then reverse. Back to neutral, rotate, and thread through. Back to neutral, rotate, follow the elbow with the head, and then we stretch down. Back to neutral, one foot out, flat on the floor, and push those hips back. And then back, neutral, switch that other side. Back neutral, our squat, and we've got time for our little hip opener. All right.
Rest.
Oh, now the fun really begins. Squat, step back with a press up. Your choice with or without the weights, either be dumbbell or the kettlebell. If you've got the kettlebells, take your time, make sure everything is planted just like the transitions. Plant the stance first, that press up position, slowly down, squeeze the shoulder blades to come down, and then drive it up. Here we go, head and heart is in, set that posture. Now we got a nice little squat, step back, brace the core, down, or the press up, step. We should be good in this position, and just doing the lunge rotations. Boom. Need a heavier weight for round two. What do we got? Oh, 30 seconds to go. Loads of time. All right.
Rest.
Nice little squat, reverse lunge, and our hip hinge. Whew. we got a little extra rest because we're working for a minute and a half. Oh, well that's nice. We'll appreciate that come round 3. So our squat, reverse lunge and our hip hinge. Again, your choice with or without the weights, kettlebells, dumbbells, weight plate. Here we go. See the clock. There's our squat. Make sure those shoulder blades squeeze together, no rounding, keep everything nice, straight and neutral spine. At the end of these, the upper back, that should be gaining a little bit of a burn from holding that nice neutral posture, those shoulder blades squeezed together. Ah, we've got time for one more. Drive through the feet, the heels, hips stand nice and tall. Oh, child's spinal wave cobra, child's lunge and rotation. Oh. Wonderful. All right. 2, 1. Here we go. That's the child's work. Those hips up, spinal wave. Into that cobra. Drive back to the child's. Onto the balls of the feet. Drive forwards. Lunge. Rotation. Big, big circles. Switching legs. Big circle. Lunge. Rotation. Set the posture. Step her back. Then we're in for the child. Spinal wave through. Don't shortchange the transitions just for speed. On the toes, drive forward, set the posture first, then we move. Set, switch, then we move. Make sure with good posture, good base, then we move. Now chance. Spinal wave up. Back to the chair. Onto those toes, drive forward, set the posture, good base, big lunge, rotation, quick switch, big lunge, rotation, back to the chair. Spinal wave through. Yes. Obviously round 2, we can work those a little quicker. Right, goblet squat, rotate on the balls of those feet, press up, tricep extension, keep those elbows in nice and tight, bring it back to the chest, no rounding, back straight, shoulders square. In for that halo, big, big circles. Here we go. And again, work the squat however you want to work the squat. I'm going to stick the feet out and get a little bit of a plie in there. Up, press, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Big circles. Now we've got to keep that core braced, even weight distribution so we don't wibble wobble like jelly on a plate. And 4, over. Alright, round 1 done. Alright. Quick little slurp. Set for round 2. And if we're feeling it, we can transition through these a little quicker. So we're back to the top. Hip opener, cat-cow rotation, adductor stretch. Here we go. Into that Cossack. Continue through to the lunge. And continue through lateral lunge. Back to the Cossack. Transition across. Cossack then. When we're ready, into the lunge. And lateral lunge. Back to the squat. Back straight shoulder square. Down to our cat-cow. Pelvis under, chin to chest. Switch the movement workout. Back to neutral. Then let's follow the elbow with the head. Stretch underneath. Opposite side. Back to neutral. 1 foot out. Stretch your back. Neutral and switch. And we are back. Up and down. Let's squat rotation. Transition across. Squat. Rotation. Back to slam way down. Cat-cow. And a rotation. And through that other side. Neutral, then our adductor stretch. Neutral, then the other side. Ready. Alright. Squat, press up. Again, with or without the weight, guys and girls. I'm going to go a few pounds heavier this one. Remember, posture, back straight shoulder square, squat down, set the posture, step back. Once you're nice, good press up position, core's braced, do your press up. Nice, even weight distribution through the hands as we come down, both working evenly. Drive up, working evenly. Step and go. Again, try not to let the back round as we come up. Keep it nice, flat, neutral position. Boom, shoulder blades squeeze together. Really working that upper back, mid-back. Make sure she works. Try not to round and keep her straight. Drive her up. What do we got? One more. Squats, grab lunge and our hip hinge. Again, don't let our seated, lazy, driving, everyday posture creep in. Straight, shoulder blades back. Head and heart to the ceiling, elongate our spine. Whew. Here we go. And squats. Stepping back. For the lunge. Again, keep the shoulder blades squeezed together. Nice and tall. In for that hip hinge. Oh. Nice and tall. Halfway. And then buggers towards the end. Alright, a nice little reprieve, a mob, cobra, spinal wave, child's spinal wave, cobra, child's lunge and rotation. Make the transition count and correct. Don't shortchange the transition with the form and posture for speed. There's a chance. Spinal wave. And back over. Back for the chance. Onto the toes, drive in. Lunge, rotation, posture, then we change. Oh, we added an extra chance, not to worry. And back for the chance. Spinal wave. Back to the chance. Onto the toes, step through. Lunge, rotation, quick step one. Lunge, rotation, back for the chance. Spinal wave through. Back for that chance. Onto the toes, step one. Roll, roll. Quick switch if we want. Roll. Back for that chance. Oh, spinal wave. Back for a chance. Stepping through. Lunge, rotation. Quick switch. Lunge, rotation. Back for a chance.
Rest.
Ooh. Goblet squat, rotational overhead press, tricep extension, then halo. May regret going a little heavier, but what the heck. I can always switch if needed. Again, posture, posture, posture. We squat and we press up, not back, up. No hyperextension. Nice little squat, back straight, shoulder square, drive up, rotate, press, stretch up, tricep extension, bring it in for that halo. Back to the middle, there's our squat, drive her up, tricep extension. Whoa, almost lost it there. And our breather. So those that did Wednesday's little combat fitness, we had the jab, the cross with the driving from the hip, body, boom, in this way. Very similar feeling as we hit that squat, that drive, up and come. This, as we come up with the hip and rotate, same as we're pinging in for that cross. Oh, actually, I'm glad for 3 rounds now. Again, just keep the same weight, higher, lower, whatever you're comfortable with. If you want to speed up the transitions, wonderful. But keep the form correct. Don't sacrifice form and technique for bloody speed. All we have is fast grab. So down for that hip opener. And we don't want fast grab. And into the cat-cow. And a rotation. Adductor stretch, neutral, then we're back. And we are back in for our hip opener. And transition. Cat-cow. And our rotation. And an adductor stretch. Back to neutral, to the other side. And back. And spinal. Ooh. Alright, squat, step back and press up. What the heck? Couple of extra pounds. Let's, excuse me, add to the fun. Posture, transition, make sure they stay correct. Don't shortchange either one. Back straight, then we drive up. We're now back straight, keep that straight as we step. Back. And try and get the weights down even, or it makes it more entertaining if we stagger them like so. See if we can do it the other side. What have we got? Last 50, last one. Ah, what the heck. Ah, safe by the bell.
Rest.
We've got 12 seconds. Squat, reverse lunge, hip hinge. Again, posture. Don't let the back round. Keep that nice and straight all the way through. If we do, we're going to have burny core and upper back. Mid back is going to be screaming. Now make sure on this little hip hinge, even weight. Hips are level, shoulders are level, square, and as we drive forwards, feet, hips, and those heels. Even weight on that little hip hinge. Last 30 seconds. And for all you guys that did the Wednesday's Combat Fitness, this step should feel boom, as though it's a knee. We're driving forwards with that back knee. A little bit of purpose to the step, not just have that feeling of we're back, bang, drive it up. Same feeling for our knees. Right, child spinal wave cobra, child lunge and rotation. Again, your own timing, tempo.
Work.
Missed out the spinal wave. Got a little overexcited. Another $1 in the coffee jar. Again, posture, form, good transitions.
Rest.
Last one. Goblet squat, rotational overhead, press with a tricep extension and our halo. Hopefully we have a nice little glow on. Whew. Here we go. Posture, posture, posture.
Work.
And I feel dry. Posture. Set. Then we go. Elbows squeezed as tight as we can. Whoa. Whoa, balance. Keep everything as even as possible. Oh, almost there, guys. Last 10. Nicely done. Grab a slurp if needed. And we are back in a big, nice big arm circle. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Drive those hips back for a hinge. And just chill out here. Down into our squat. Oh, back to our hip hinge, keeping that chest as tight to the quads as we can. Back to our squat. Step back, lunge, rotation. So hopefully these are feeling pretty damn good. Back to our child. Lunge, rotation. Set and then in for that down dog. Half step and through. 3 shinbbox. 1, 2, 3. Continue through to our pigeon. Back to the centre and through to the side. 1, 2, 3. And back to that down dog. And walk up. Nice little squat. Rotation. Spinal wave that bad boy up, and that'll take us into a nice little up reverse lunge and wavy rotation, which brings us back to the top. Big arm circles, squeeze those shoulder blades together, lock behind the back, push down, and just let it all hang loose. Down to our squat, back to that hinge, hands on the floor, step it back, lunge rotation, back to our chest, lunge rotation, other side, down dog. Half step and through. 3 shinbbox or 1990s, windscreen wipers, whatever you want to call them. Hold that pigeon. Back to the middle and through to the side. 1, 2, and 3. Back to the down dog. Walk her up. Nice little squat. And a rotation. Spinal wave her up. And we are back to the top for one more round. Beautiful. Big ups. Oh, and a hip hinge. And we are down for and a squat. Back to a hip hinge. And that squat again. Stepping back. Lunge and rotation. Back to the chest. Lunge rotation on the other side. And in for a down dog. Little half step and through. 3 shinbbox and a pigeon. And through that to the side. Back to the down dog. Walk her up for our squat and rotation. And I'm feeling a nice little hip opener here, so we're going to stick in a hip opener just to finish us off. Back to our little squat, and we'll spinal wave her up, and that takes us into our reverse lunge and rotation, and then up, big circles. There we go. Whew. Nice to work, guys and girls. Enjoy the weekend, have fun, and we'll see you Monday, 10 AM. Cheers.